Ramadan itself is a struggle, and to go through that struggle with people forms a very powerful basis for solidarity. There's nothing like standing around a table and we count down the minutes and seconds in order to break the fast. This year, unfortunately, there will be no such gatherings.
Ramadan is the holy month that Muslims practice. We fast from sunup to sundown.
What it signifies for us is the revelation of the Quran, and it is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. It's compulsory for almost all observants of the religion, except for elders, children, and people who cannot participate for health reasons.
I wake up early in the morning before dawn, I eat a small meal, pray, and then I go about my daily responsibilities like work and school, and look forward to breaking the fast at sunset.
The tradition is to break the fast with fellow Muslims, and these meals or dinners are often referred to as iftars.
And then go to your evening prayers, and then go to the masjid or your mosque and do tarawih. And that is the Ramadan prayers. That presents a unique problem, of course, this year with this pandemic crisis.
I met with several imams, and of course they're cooperating under the restrictions of both the mayors and the governor, and so we want to be respectful as well. I will certainly miss the camaraderie. The spiritual rejuvenation that many of us get from this observation is something that you really can't describe. You have to experience it.
The thing that I would look forward to in terms of the community is the weekends. Like, that's when it's on and popping. Like, I remember being a kid and one of my aunties, she had a brownstone in Bed-Stuy, and she would have an iftar, and it'd be so full of people, full of light. And so as an adult, you know, that's what you look forward to, those weekends. And even friends will send these like save the dates before Ramadan even starts. But now that the Rona, right, is upon us, yeah, that's gonna change.
For me, avoiding gatherings is not just respecting and protecting people's lives, but it is also an act of obedience to God.
We are already talking about having virtual iftars, where Muslims will sign into various platforms and celebrate the breaking of the fast in one's home amongst other Muslims virtually.
We are all using things like Zoom. We're also, of course, all on social media. In the Islamic community, in the Black community, surveillance has always been something that is top of mind for many people. It really makes people a little weary of having to engage in too much fellowship in a very visible space. But that said, people are still trying to communicate with each other, try to figure out how to engage in things.
I'm looking forward to more structured days that allow me time to reflect, to imagine, to create, and to socialize in healthier ways.
Ramadan is so much more than just not eating or drinking throughout the day. It is really reflection, introspection, and also thinking about the greater community.
The blessing for many Americans is that, unlike people in third world countries, have running water, in many cases electricity. And so it allows us, hopefully, to become more acutely attuned to the needs of the poor. And there are many people who are fasting across the world involuntarily because of economic distress.
Charity looks a lot of ways. So there is the financial support you can give people, but there are other ways to be charity. You know, there's a famous tradition of the Prophet Muhammad where he says a smile is charity, right? And so I think we can think about Ramadan and charity in new ways too. And so how can I be kinder to people? The people in my home, you know, that I'm living with and all the time now. And really, I think sometimes some of the people we're hardest on ourselves. And so maybe the charity not only starts at home, but starts with you.
Considering the fact that a lot of people are food insecure, economically insecure, job insecure, really kind of can degrade a lot of people's experience. That said, we're all trying to look forward to and engage in this holiday. Ramadan is a holiday that Muslims actually look forward to because of the blessings that we do believe that we get from participating in the holiday. And I look forward to trying to navigate it with the rest of my community.